Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. I am Lolo Moon and I am here to give you your July message. So I've decided to start rolling the dice and seeing who comes out, and I will do the July readings at random. So whoever is meant to hear this message is gonna hear it. Also, before we get started, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you for doing that. If you are looking to book a personal session, you can do so on my scheduler down below, or you can email me, and all of that is down in the caption box below. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and get started, and this is what we're going to do. I have your overall message already pulled, and then we're going to do career and finance, love and relationships, okay? So, what I'm kind of seeing for you for the month of July, it definitely looks like you're releasing something, but like you're releasing something in favor of your heart. I feel like you know that there's a change that you're making in your life, okay? All these cards flew out. Bear with me. I feel like there's a change that you're making in your life, but it's like destined for you. I feel like kind of what you're doing is, it looks to me like you're moving from South Node energy, which is like, you know, the energy that you bring in from a past life. You're moving out of that and you're moving into what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Which is, you know, typically like the North Node energy, right? I feel like it would be very important for you to look up what your North and South Node are. But I mean, I'm speaking in terms of like where it's at right now, astrologically speaking. Like, we know that like Scorpio has been in the South Node, right? Or the South Node has been in Scorpio. And that can have something to do with this. But there's something that you're releasing in your life in favor of your heart, in favor of like what you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like you just know because of this I believe Pisces. Now, you could be dealing with the Pisces, you could be dealing with the Cancer, you could be dealing with another Scorpio. That is something that may resonate with some of you. But I really just kind of get the sense that like you're in your feelings, like you're in very water type energy. You have the 8th house, which is ruled by Scorpio. You have Pisces and you have Cancer. All 3 water signs right here in front of me. And I feel like that's what's kind of happening with you this month, is that like it's all about what you feel in your heart. I don't feel like you're going to be too much in your head. I don't feel like you're going to be like second guessing things. I feel like you are ready to move forward in a space from your heart, and like you're just sort of unstoppable in that regard, okay? But it looks like it's destined. The other card that you have is creativity, and it says, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. And I feel like there's something that's happening with you where it's like you're kind of feeling tuned into like your inner child, and you want to have fun and you want to play and you're feeling light on your feet. And I feel like that has a lot to do with the changes that are being made in your life, the shifts that are being made. And we're going to dive in to see more about like what that is. But I mean, it definitely looks like you have some major endings that are happening. But I feel like they are for the better because it is in favor of your heart, okay? And whenever endings happen in favor of your heart, they are easier transitions to deal with because you know that it's the right move, okay? So let's kind of see what's going on here with your career and finances. Career and finances for Scorpio for the month of July. I hope you're all doing well. You have the 6 of Wands. Okay. So, I mean, I feel like you're receiving attention. Like you're getting the recognition that you deserve. There's some success that you're dealing with. And I kind of feel like it's enabling you to make this transition in your life. But I feel like because of this creativity energy and like this endings and beginning, I feel like that part of you is kind of thinking outside of the box. Like you're getting creative in terms of moves that you want to make in your life. Like, I feel like you're not like firmly staying on one path. Like, you're really considering other avenues. It's kind of what I'm getting for you. Career and finances for Scorpio for the month of July, please. The Hierophant and the Empress. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, this is looking really amazing. I mean, honestly, I feel like either you could be stepping into like a supervisor position, or you're getting a pay raise with that Empress energy, or like you're starting a new job even, but like it's more successful. I'm getting that you could even be getting like the keys to a place, or keys to a place, to a new place. But like, I don't know. I just get the sense that you kind of feel like on top of things, or on top of the world, like where you're at, the way that you're moving, like people are listening to you. You could start teaching what you do, or you just have people under you who are really like, they're looking up to you. You have a lot of Taurus energy. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Both the Hierophant and the Empress are Taurus. Y'all, you cannot make this up. Right as I started shuffling, I looked down and I saw teacher. So some of you could be like I said, like you're in like a mentorship kind of position. Like you're being recognized for your ability to, you know, sort of train the newbies, that kind of thing. And like, I feel like it could be abundant. Like it's definitely could be giving you a pay raise with that Empress. What else do you have for Scorpio? Finances for July, please. Wow, you have leadership, luck. Wow. Prudence, rescuer. Okay. All right. Well, that's a lot of messages here. So with this energy right here, this rescuer energy, it says consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or heroic profession. So you could work in a profession where you help people, where you help take care of people. And I also get the sense that like, this says right here, someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. This could be in terms of your mind. This could be in terms of your finances. But I mean, I really kind of got the sense that like, you're in sort of the right place at the right time for things to just kind of fall into place and they really work out for you. I do feel like there's going to be a time where you kind of need to just take it easy on your spending, like not putting too much on your credit cards, that kind of thing. Stay within your budget. Because I feel like this is a really big like transition for you, and anytime there's a big transition, you have that moment, those few weeks in between where like pay is not as consistent. And I feel like that's really important for you. But I also get the sense that whoever you're spending time with this month, I just heard is like your lucky charm. Like this person kind of just could help you like step into a leadership role, could help you be persistent in terms of pursuing your goals. And perhaps it's somebody who recognizes, you know, your talents. And it doesn't have to be like a person in your life necessarily. It could be somebody like, you know, that you work with. But I feel like this is urging you to take those steps towards your success, to get creative, to think outside of the box. It definitely looks like there are endings that you were experiencing this month, but like I said, they're good. They're not necessarily painful. They're just good, right? Like it's a necessary, what am I trying to say? Like whenever you're just kind of, you know, kind of like whenever you pack up all your stuff and it's just a really difficult process to get through, you know, but when you get to the other side, you're like, wow, this is really worth it. So it's like it's kind of necessary to go through this ending or this transition, but like it's totally worth it. But like I said, I feel like some of you are getting like a new, like it's either a mentorship or like a teaching position, or it could have to do with starting a new position that is just higher up where you're getting more pay. But either way, you are getting recognized, and I do feel like you're put in a leadership role, however that ends up looking for you. So heck yeah, look at your success coming in. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at love and relationships for Scorpio, please. Love and relationships for the month of July for Scorpio. Love and relationships for the month of July. You have the Two of Cups. Oh, look how sweet they are. You have the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, the Sun card. I feel like you're very, very happy. You're very happy. Like, you're very happy in this connection. Like I said, remember I was saying you have like this sort of like light and fun energy. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Oh, you got the Three of Swords in reverse. Interesting. We'll see what that's about. Okay. So I feel like this is kind of like the piece. Like, you could have been focusing on your healing, for instance, but I feel like this is kind of like the way that this person is holding this pentacle. To me, it's almost like here's like the missing, like the, not the missing piece, but here's like the final piece that's going to help like this healing journey, right? I mean, you could have honestly kind of been through the ringer with this, but since it came out in reverse, I feel like you know, you're on a healing journey, and I feel like you're like cutting yourself loose of old ties, of old connections, of old patterns. Swords. Yeah. In favor of something that is like emotionally fulfilling. That Four of Wands, something that's very stable, very secure. You know, I often see the Four of Wands as, you know, two people who are very equal in their vibration. You know, and how they feel about each other, how they show up with each other. I do get a sense that there's a bit of sadness, though, in this connection. Based on how these characters look, it's almost a sense of longing. But the Lovers card clarifies it. I mean, that could just be it. Like, you miss each other when you're not around. Yeah. When you don't see each other enough. You don't see each other enough. And I feel like it kind of puts you in a position of wondering, like, you know, how, like, what can you do? Like, how can you create more time with this person? You're in a very creative energy, remember? Like, I feel like you're making some big decisions in your life to align with your heart space this month. And I do feel like you're making career moves, and it could be like, it could be so that you could have more time. Let's see. Yeah, you're coming up with like a strategy, like how to sort of get out of the situation that you're in. Yeah, when the King of Swords comes out with the Seven of Swords can be deception, but it doesn't always have to be. Sometimes it really is just a strategy, like it's an escape plan, especially when it comes with the King of Swords, because that is, you know, making a huge decision in your life for what looks like the greater good, okay? So that kind of looks like maybe that's the challenge that you're facing right now. I did not get Let's see. I did not get like an oracle message to clarify this. Okay. So the only thing that I'm seeing here, you're making huge decisions. I do feel like you're very, very much like in this connection. Like you're very in it. You may not want to necessarily get married, but like you could be, or you just feel like you have a soul connection with this person. And I feel like you're trying to trust the process, and like, you know, just savor the moment with this person. But I feel like there's times where, you know, there's a sabotaging kind of energy that comes in. And I do feel like it's because there's not enough of like there's not enough clear communication, and that could be due to distance. And so it kind of puts you in an energy of being in your head a lot because you're not really sure what's going on when you're not connecting with this person. I just opened up to you, light up my life. So I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're very happy in this connection. My ears just started ringing. That's really interesting. So I feel like you're just really happy though. It just seems to be there's times that you get in your head. So I feel like something that is important for you to realize is that, you know, you have a choice in how you think. Okay, you have a choice in what, like, okay, so we all have our thoughts that just come to us like naturally, right? But like we have a responsibility to catch those thoughts and reframe them. And there could be times that you get in your head and you start to convince yourself that maybe you're not good enough for this person. And you know, I feel like you do have like sort of a responsibility to like shift that mindset, because you could really just be projecting your insecurities, right? And you have this card, I'm ready to back my words with action. And so I feel like you are doing that. Like you're recognizing the times where you may start to sabotage with your mind, and you're realizing that, like, you know, you have a responsibility to shift that mindset and to see the truth, because what you're thinking in your head may not always be the truth. Okay, it could really just be like you're getting in your head and projecting your insecurities on a situation, and the other person is like, I don't actually know what's going on. Like, I don't actually know where did this come from. Okay, and so I feel like that's just really important for you to kind of recognize when you're doing that, you know, when you may sabotage. Let's see, I want to get some more energy here for you. This Page of Pentacles, I do want to clarify that. What's the Page of Pentacles about? You have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands again. I'm kind of getting the sense that, like, I feel like you want to, I honestly heard like you want to like move in with this person. Like, that's kind of what I heard. I'm just, don't shoot the messenger, but that's kind of because you have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, and it's clarified by the Fool card, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you just have such a strong connection with this person, and I do feel like it's reciprocated. I mean, I really do. You have such a strong connection with this person, and I just feel like you're just open, like your heart is just like opening, like wide open, right? And like you're just ready to jump in. You're ready to just like absolutely like with complete abandon, just go for this, right? And I feel like you're kind of ready to have that conversation. But I also feel like part of you kind of gets in your head and you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. Is this person going to say no? And, you know, like I just feel like there's times where you just get too much in your head. And I feel like what you're needing to realize here with this justice energy is that you are deserving of receiving what you give. And maybe it's better than you think it is, okay? Like maybe like your mind just kind of tells you stories, because I mean seriously, you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers card here and the Sun card, and I just feel like there's a lot of happiness here. I don't feel like there would be these cards here if there wasn't. But I do feel like with this energy here, there could be some past issues that come up in this situation that are kind of projected. And they may not have anything to do with this person whatsoever. So in the moments that you have of, you know, wanting to jump in with both feet and then you may get scared and want to pull back, remember that like a good portion of like what I feel like is kind of swimming around in your head is a projection of whatever this past hurt is. And it really may not have anything to do whatsoever with this person. And I feel like what's important for you is to not be in the victim mindset and believe that like life just always happens to you. And remember that life happens for you, and that whatever happened to you in the past happened to you because it helped you see either your worth and value, what you will and won't put up with, what you deserve. You know, it helped you see like what types of people it helped that you do or don't want to date, what type, you know, red flags, how to recognize them, etc., etc. And I feel like this really is about you kind of like taking on that power, and not a power over a person, but power over yourself, and realizing that like, you know, shifting your mindset is for you, and it is, you know, about you, right? And so that's kind of what I have for you. So I'm going to get you a closing message for the month. You have enlightenment. I just open up to enlightenment. I do feel like you kind of see, because you have the Ace of Swords twice. This is truth and clarity. Like, I do feel like you end up seeing kind of through all of that. But it is something that I feel, oh my gosh, power. It is something that I feel like you deal with this month. Trust. I feel like you may need to trust this person, right? And I just looked over here on the bottom of the deck. Y'all, oh God. It says, made with love, passion, take a chance, and heart with a key. Heart with a key. There's a key again for you. Like, I do feel like some risks are worth taking, okay? And I feel like it's like with this card, I feel like you want to just give your heart, like all of it. Like, here it is, right? And I do feel like you're kind of scared because whatever has happened in the past, okay? But I want you to know that that's over. It's dead. Like, whatever happened is dead. Like, that situation and that cycle, it's dead, right? You had all this energy, remember? Endings and beginnings, the South Node, which is what you're releasing in this life, okay? It's over, okay? And you do not have to keep believing that that cycle is going to continue, because you're not a victim of your experience, okay? You've learned, and you're different now. You're better now, okay? And so the people that you attract into your life are better, okay? So anyway, I just picked up to abundance. Tap into that divine flow, lovelies. Potential. Okay, all right. Well, let's leave it on one more. One more for my Scorpio friends. I knew that this card was going to come out. I felt it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I like actually saw the picture in my head. Love. See, I just feel like it's so much better. I mean, I don't think it's better than what's in your head. I think you know. Like, I think that you know, but I think that there are those moments that the past comes creeping back in for you. And maybe not in a physical sense, but just in an energetic sense, or like in your mind, in your dreams. And it just kind of puts you in a position of going, oh no, oh no, oh no, right? And that's why it's so important with this energy right here, is to have a conversation and to talk about it, and not just try to figure it out in your own mind, because I feel like the more you try to figure it out in your own mind, the more of a mess it makes, okay? And you have power on the bottom of the deck, okay? You have the power in this situation over yourself, over your own mind, and you do not have to keep giving energy to the past programming that's not serving you anymore, because it's over. The past is over. It's not here anymore, okay? So that's what I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful month. Bye.